Hey everybody, I'm Liam Klistrom and welcome to another exciting animation oatmeal. I'm really excited to talk to you about these geometric dance parties. They are so exciting. If you're in my group or even if you're not in my group, just seeing them flood the Facebook feed, seeing them flood into the portal, you guys are doing a great job and they just are so smile-inducing and fun to watch. And because of that, I really just want to get into it. So I'm not going to do any housekeeping spiel. I'm just going to jump right into critiques. So let's go ahead and check out the first student. Alright, so first up we have Brian. Let's go ahead and watch this through. So as I said in the beginning, in the intro area, everyone's been doing a great job. Brian's done a great job. There isn't a lot of big details to point out. You guys have nailed these pretty well, and it's going to be a lot of little nitpicky things that are going to make it really kind of seal the deal on this. I've noticed too that I might have to jump back and forth between the large view and this view to show you some of the details, just because in the screen area over here it doesn't really line up well. And also my camera seems to be twitching a little bit, so sorry about that. So with that said, let's go ahead and look through this a little bit more. So really great timing here to start. I love that these all roll in and land on the beat. That's really smart. It's executed really well. So right here, I noticed the first little glitch, and yeah, I don't see it, so I'm going to jump in here. There's a little bit of a white line, and it's still really hard to see. The recording's not picking it up so well. There it is. Let's see. So right there's a little bit of a white line still, just from where that barn door shutter transition came together. So little detail in there, but then it goes away about 2 frames later before this happens. So it's just for a split second that doesn't look like it's all together, and then it goes away, and then we continue on. So that was the first little nitpicky thing. And then right about 9 seconds in or so, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, right over here, there's this red bar from the doors opening that just needs to be scooted off a little bit. And Brian wrote me an email back saying that he noticed more things than I even pointed out before. So I'm wondering if he noticed some of this stuff or if it just took multiple looks. All through here, this looks really good. I'll let it play through again. This ending's really great. It kind of has this slowdown in the pace, and so these balls come in and they drop, and then once the slowdown happens, they just slowly roll apart, which I really like. Back up again so we can watch that. So just really nice fade apart with the balls that collide together, and then they just slowly spread apart. So overall, Brian, really great start. I think you've got great timing on all your animations. It's really just these little couple areas right, where is it? Come on. Right here with this split, and then the red bar over here on the side. And that's about it. I guess it kind of stays up for a while. I didn't realize it stayed up for so long. And that's really it. I don't see any other weird little twitches and glitches and things like that where, you know, a sprite stayed on the screen too long. Just really tight work, Brian. So good job. It's just little things that really make a whole piece come together, and I'm sure you'll fix those, and it'll take 2 minutes to do. So great job. Let's go ahead and jump into the next student. Next up we have Kenza. Let's go ahead and take a quick watch of her video. So again, let me reiterate this. another great job. Just nitpicky things. I caught one little thing that I didn't catch the first time I watched it on the portal, and I've pointed out here. Just you guys are doing tight work now, and so it pays off to see week 1 you were here not really knowing anything about After Effects, and then 4 weeks, 5 weeks later, if you include the catch-up week, you're now at this point where your work is really tight, and it's just making sure those little nitpicky things are together. So let's go ahead and watch this again. Everything here feels so choreographed. It's great. Especially this right here, it just seems like you took Noel's advice and you watched dance videos and thought about how people interact with each other and how there could be a lineup of dancers in a row and waving their hands in the air and doing what they do on So You Think You Can Dance and America's Got Talent and all that stuff. It feels really reminiscent of a dance crew, which is awesome. Those are great. The timing of these is just so spot on, and the one thing that I noticed is you can see the remaining transparency of these. It doesn't look like it went down all the way. At first I thought it was just one, and that's what my notes say, but it's actually the remaining 3, and then they go off as these pop. So transition into it. You see those dots hanging out. Because it's so fast, you don't really notice it. I love this little shuffle here. And something I said in the overall notes is you have this really great, unique eye trace happening through all of it, that all your cuts never feel jarring, and I feel like I'm looking in the right spot. At the same time, it doesn't feel like the pace is getting hindered either. You've just really nailed lining up the beat with the geometric movements. So play it through one last time, and then I'm going to wrap it up because these are the only 2 students today that are on the portal. But if you guys haven't submitted yet, please do it, because this is a really fun exercise, and I really look forward to these coming in. Yeah, I mean that's really it. Just the nitpicky circle things. The timing's great. I don't think I need to point out anything of adjustment-wise. You are really hitting those marks on like the trumpets in the beginning, or even like baritone sax, whatever that noise is right in here. Those come in really smart, and then the pops and just this choreography right here is really smart. And then right here, these are all nailed right on the mark that they should be. So Kenza, great work. Again, if you haven't done this exercise or you're feeling burnt out, maybe you should open up this exercise and just have some fun, because it is such a fun exercise to do. There's good music choices, and I don't know how you can't do this exercise and not get a smile on your face, because it's giving me smiles, and that's hard to do sometimes. This is just really great stuff. So everyone, have a great week. There's one more oatmeal after this, and it's going to be the big kahuna of all your work put into the last giant project. So I'm really excited to see what you guys do over this extended critique and putting all your effort into this giant project. Make sure as you're doing the giant project to upload and harass us as much as possible. Really get as much feedback as you can in little chunks. So maybe every 5 or 10 seconds of animation, upload it, get some feedback, go back and rework it, and start moving along. Upload the next 20 seconds, get the notes, upload the next 30 seconds. So each time, start from the beginning and then add in the next section that you've worked on. So with all that said, great job in this course, everybody, and I can't wait to see the rest of these come in and what everybody does with their final project.